Good morning, everyone. In today's video, we will be understanding why expensive cars still disappoint people. See, many people believe that buying an expensive car automatically guarantees happiness, but logic seems very simple. If I spend more money, I will get a better car, a better experience, and naturally I will be happier. But surprisingly, even people who spend a lot of money on cars often end up feeling disappointed. So, why does this happen? And more importantly, how can you avoid making the same mistake? So, starting off with the video next. When a luxury car gets launched, people immediately start discussing the features, the engine, the interiors, the technology, and of course the price. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with aspiring for a better car. Cut. Cars are emotional product. For many people, buying a car is a dream. But over the years, one thing I have observed is that the satisfaction people desire from their car is not directly proportional to the amount of money they spend. In simple words, a person driving a 10 lakh rupees car can sometimes be happier than someone driving a 50 lakh rupees car. Let's understand why and cut. Expectation increases exponentially. The first reason is expectation. The more money we spend, the higher our expectation become. Let's say somebody buys a premium luxury car. Naturally, they expect everything to be perfect. They expect perfect build quality, perfect service, perfect reliability, zero complaints, and cut. And an exceptionally ownership experience. But the reality is that no car is perfect. Even luxury cars can develop issues. There can be software glitches, minor rattles, unexpected maintenance, service delays, or expensive downtime. And because expectations are extremely high, even a small issue start feeling much bigger. Sometimes the disappointment is not because the car is bad, it's because the expectations were unrealistic. Next, features lose their excitement. See, the second reason is something called adaptation. Initially, when you buy an expensive car, everything feels special. The panoramic sunroof, a large touchscreen, ambient lighting, the premium sound system, the ventilated seats. For the first few weeks or months, these features genuinely excite you. But human beings adapt quickly. After some time, these features simply become normal. Even luxury cars can develop issues. There can be software glitches, minor rattles, unexpected maintenance, service delays, or expensive repairs. And because expectations are extremely high, even a small issue starts feeling much bigger. Sometimes the disappointment is not because the car is bad, it's because the expectations were unrealistic. Next point would be the features lose their excitement. The second reason is something called adaptation. Initially, when you buy an expensive car, everything feels special: the panoramic roof, the large touchscreen, the ambient lighting, the premium sound system, the ventilated seats. For the first few weeks or months, these features genuinely excite you, but human beings adapt quickly. After some time, these features simply become normal. You stop noticing them, and suddenly the things that matter every single day becomes much more important. Things like ride comfort, seat support, cabin refinement, visibility, practicality, and most important, ease of driving. This is why long term ownership experience matters much more than showroom excitement. Next point, ownership experience defines happiness. Another important factor is ownership experience. Buying the car is actually the easiest part. Living with the car is what truly matters. How easy is it to get the car serviced? How expensive are the spare parts? How responsive is the dealership? How long does the vehicle stay at the service center? These things determine whether you will enjoy ownership or not. Sometimes an excellent product combined with poor after sales support can leave owners extremely dissatisfied. On the other hand, even a relatively simple car with excellent service support can create a satisfying ownership experience. Next point, social media and external validation. I think another major reason for disappointment today is social media. Yeah, many people buy a car because they want validation. They see reviews, they see influencers, They see other people buying expensive cars, and naturally they start comparing themselves. But buying a car to impress others is a very dangerous decision because external validation never lasts. After a few weeks, people move on, the excitement disappears, and then you are left alone with actual ownership experience. This is why it is extremely important to buy a car for yourself and your lifestyle, not for social approval. Next point, wrong car for a wrong usage. And honestly, this is perhaps the biggest reason. Sometimes people simply buy a wrong car. A car may be excellent on paper, it may have outstanding reviews, but if it doesn't suit your daily usage, you may never truly enjoy owning it. For example, buying a large SUV primarily for a city traffic, buying a performance car for a rough road, buying a luxury sedan while prioritizing practicality. These mismatches eventually create frustration. The best car is not necessarily the most expensive car. It is the car that suits your actual needs. So, closing down the video, I would like to give you all the biggest takeaway. So, expensive cars do not automatically guarantees happiness. A higher price tag only increases expectation. Long term satisfaction comes from choosing the right car, understanding your own requirements, and having realistic expectation. Because ultimately, a car is something you live with every day, and everyday usability matters much more than initial excitement. So, at last, I would like to just conclude this video by making you understand, if you want to understand cars better, we just understand how buying a right car is the ultimate choice which you can make for while purchasing a car. Just so if you want to understand cars better, not just specs, features and marketing, follow along because cars are much more than numbers on a brochure. Thank you. Bye. See you on the next video.